I feel validated. Don't you feel validated?
I do.
I woke up this morning with a whole new outlook. We got our play button. Aha!
What?
I was cleaning up the shop and I found a rogue bolt. And I was like, look at this. This is a special bolt. This does not just fall off of a car, right? So I was just kicking my chair and I realized it came from the wheel adapters that
Oh,
have been sitting here forever. So now we know.
now we know.
Problem solved. Problem we haven't solved is this car. Everybody's asking, what about the bug? How are you going to make the door symmetrical? Are you going to make the door different? The answer is, we're going to figure that out right now. Behold. We're going to try to make this door shape symmetrical to the other side. So even though I wasn't a fan of these spreader paper boards, I found that they make darn good template paper. Thanks, Evercoat. We use the heavier paper for a lot of templates, but I was like, look at this. It's a perfect sheet of paper. So just to say roughly, I'm just going to square this up to the bottom of our cut line and our fender, and pretty much just follow this right through the cut. Right? So that's what we're doing to the other side.
I feel like I should make like a playlist that is a template playlist.
Template song track.
Mm-hmm.
Songs to template by. So that's where we're at, see? And from there, it just gradually sweeps up. Let's cut. All right, I'm gonna do a little cleanup on this and tack the door in place. Ghosts. Sound like a banshee. A desert banshee just came through. Yeah, and to clean this up, tack it. Then we're gonna have to cut the bottom. We got a lot to do. So much to do, so little time. All right, plenty of good points of contact on that. Going to cut this, that, and the other thing. This, that, and the other thing. Looking really loose now. Mentioned before about these tar boards. It's kind of in the way when you get into these panels. All right, cool. So I mentioned yesterday about those tubes laying on the floor over there. They were for this, so let's see how they work. Yeah, I think that's what we did. We made that ellipse. And this was from the top over there. All right. Well, we definitely know that this matches here. Actually, I want to use this 'cause it's a little straighter on the bottom. Yeah, right there. Cool. Cut that off right here. There it is. Have to grind it back, but relatively close. So what we ended up doing last time was figuring out this reverse. Love it. Almost deceptively too easy. Wow. All right. Cut in here, make some room. All right, let's go over to the door, cut that whole part off for the fender. There's this area here where the fender interferes. That's already marked. On that other door, we took off this entire skin. I think I'm going to do the same. Because a lot of people have said, well, the second side is harder to match it. And that's not always the case because we've learned a lot from the first side. So again, you know, template style stuff. This is how I cut my. Right, so this is what worked. We're going to do the same. Cut right around the top. All right, all that mess has added up to this. One abbreviated door skin.
I feel like I'm looking at the other side of the car.
It's like you're looking through the mirror, looking back at you.
I hope you guys like the musical montage.
Montage. So you can see, you know, this all gets trimmed up, but you got a representation of the door skin. And the slider is still in place from established on the other side. Probably pretty stiff. I ended up having to grease the other side and do all kinds of nonsense, but got it to work. I'm going to take the tip, not the actual tip, but a tip. I'm going to take a hint. I'm going to take some inspiration from that door right there. I'm going to put that round bar straight across on the same plane, and we're going to try to stick this hinge in and see if it fits. I mean, it's going to fit. We know it's going to work. We're going to confirm.
There you are.
All right, so from this window opening to the round tube is, I can't even see, 18 and a half.
You need my glasses.
Yes and no. Okay, so it's 18 and a half from the top. Let's set up a bar, a rod, a tube. We'll move this out of the wind because we are having technical difficulties. I cut off this on the other one. And I made this edge. That's right. Now I'm remembering. Now it's all coming back to me. We're going to want to create this flange here. I'm going to want a bit of a door gap. So I'm just going to build this about this far. All right, cool. I'm going to make this out of flat bar. We cut this first. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use this or another flat plate. It's going to be a little easier to bend. Put this on the saw. All right, so I'm going to want to curve this. I'm going to make this in two pieces. Like that. So this door is curved like this. So I'm leaving this plate hanging on the outside of it to be ground off. That way you'll see once it's set in place how this all works out. Then on this side you can see. You'll see what I was getting at? You got this much, right? So if I'm splitting this difference, trying to get this to here, right? So when this comes in, it's going to be much lower. That's what I was struggling with. So I think I'm going to take the fatter plate and add it to right here. So see, with the thicker piece, I'm able to get this whole curve together like so. Right? So I'm just going to cut this. Yeah. So this inside line will flow nice. We'll cut the outside off. Pair to weld. I'm going to save this. I'm going to put this on the car and finish the top because it looks like it's flexing. All right, so what we said was 18 and a half from the top for that round rod. There. So we're going to want to cut all this out. Get rid of all that. They're coming through. We're going to attach here on center. We're going to attach here. So yeah, cut that out of the way. We're going to need a bar or a tube. 46 and a quarter. Make it 46 and a half.
Oh.
Yeah, so see how far out this sticks?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was getting at with this, see? Take this, push it in like that, and then cut this whole flange off. And see from this angle, see how it helps the curve. I think I'm going to do that last. Yeah. We dare put the hinge on?
I mean,
Put a little WD on there. Like that. Oh, look at that. Dynamite. I mean, I took a measurement just roughly, right? 18 and a half with that tube spacing, and look. Boom.
Nice.
I mean, lucked out again. Let's weld that hinge on, see what happens. How's that look to you? Straight?
The bar?
The hinge.
Oh, I have my helmet down. I can't
Perfect.
see.
Use the force. Does the hinge feel straight?
I mean, it looks pretty straight to me.
I like your style. That's exactly what I would have said. I have to do the no-look welding game again. We are in a predicament. Paint. Things were getting a little wild on this side last time we visited. You get the hammer. And we're using that air and getting all kinds of crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, this is our robot thus far on this side. I'm going to weld that up and see what the other side does. Now, if you saw the first one, you saw me wiggling it, you saw me shaking it, you saw me cussing, fussing, spitting. It's going to be a lot of adjustment, but if it opens, then the concept is proven. Drum roll, please. Da!
Yes. Wow. Looks so cool.
So when you're at the show, you can see right through the whole car. I was really worried that this door wasn't going to clear the fender, but it does perfectly. Lucky, lucky. So that's how it works. It clears the fender.
It's really
It's
cool.
going to be a lot to tie this together. You saw the experiments with the other side. All that matters at this point is the 100 million hours of figuring it out to go. But this is our concept. There's really nothing left to figure out at this point style-wise, except maybe some bumpers. So I'm going to just carry on with this. We're not putting it away. I'm carrying through with it. Our focus is Cadillac, this, and the Jeep. So stay tuned. I don't know if we'll work on this next or the Cadillac next, but we got a lot coming.
Hmm